I forget whether or not if I film with my glasses on, but we're gonna film with the glasses. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Aishah. If you're not, thank you for sticking around. Today we are doing a loc FAQ. Now this is all of you guys' frequently asked questions. I have compiled an entire list that I have right here in front of me. I've seen a lot of the same questions being asked on my TikTok videos and in comments here on YouTube, so I just thought it would be better just to make an entire video about it. And of course, if you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments below and I will make sure that I get to them. So without further ado, let's get into it. I haven't filmed in so long, so I feel kind of weird. First question. This is probably one of my most asked questions. How many locks do you have? So my original answer, what I've been giving, is 93. But recently I have combined 3 of them, so I now have 90 locks. Funny thing about this is I literally put it in my bio on Instagram, I put it in my bio on TikTok, and people still ask me, how many locks do you have? And I'm just like, what was the point of me having it in my bio? So I just thought that was so funny. But yeah, currently 90 locks. Question number 2, what method did you use to start your locks? I've answered this before, so you guys probably know this. It is the 2-strand twist method. Yeah, simple as that. Number 3, how often do you wash and retwist? I've mentioned this before in my TikToks as well. I wash once a month. Washing every month is a must. Can't go longer than that. And then I try to retwist every other month. I don't always retwist every other month. There's been a couple of times where it's been stretched to 2 months, and that's when you get like ultimate roots growing out. It's terrible, like your roots are marrying and it's just a hassle. Alright, number 4, what products do you use? I use this shampoo from Whole Foods. It's the 50/50, I think is the brand. I'll put it on the screen here, and it's for like color treated hair. Then I use Camille Rose's conditioning custard. Really like that. The Moroccan, I think it's like Moroccan pear. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. And then you guys already know that I use Camille Rose's ultimate growth serum. I'm like, at this point, hello Camille Rose, should be sponsored. Then I also use the Rain and Scalp Spray to like fully hydrate my locks. Oh, don't mind the sun. I'm filming as it's setting, so I don't know if I'm gonna move. I'm gonna shift gears a little bit. For my twist, I have been using the Cantu Twist and Lock Gel. That has been working for me. My mom used it once on my hair and I was like, oh my god, this works. And like, I know people have like a love-hate relationship with Cantu. They don't really like Cantu, but hey, Cantu works for me, and I used it when I was loose natural stuff. Next question is, how long have you been locked? Currently, I've been locked a little over 2 years. Let's see, it's July, so 4 months? Yeah, 2 years and 4 months. When your locks weren't fully locked, what was the safest way to wash them without unraveling? Okay, I've seen people on YouTube and on TikTok do this method where you take a wig cap. This is for starter locks between month 1 to like maybe 6. You don't even have to go with 6. I would say definitely within the first 3 months. Once again, this is all up to you. Try this method where you can use a wig cap and you basically just like shampoo your hair through the wig cap. For me, I don't know how well it works, so I can't really speak about it. I just know that's a method to do. In terms of what I did, I just gently shampooed my hair. Like I just used my fingertips and just gently went like this. But that also could have attributed to the lack of maturity that I had when I first started out, because 1, I was retwisting incorrectly, and 2, I was, using my fingertips to wash. So I don't know, but that's neither here or there, because obviously, hello, we got maturity. So try that method if you're just now starting out with your starter locks. Next question is, what is your hair type? I get this asked a lot too. It's 4A, 4B. I don't think I have any old videos on my channel. I think I put them on private, but yeah, my hair is 4A, 4B. I mean, you can't really tell by the ends of my curls, but I'll give you a picture here or like a little video or something of like what my hair texture used to look like. But yeah, curly girl Sana, definitely missed her. She may be coming back. Next question is, what type of locks are these? LOL, are these? If you watch my how to start your locks or what method is right for you, I'll put it up here. You will know that I have semi-freeform locks, which just means like you let them freely do whatever they're gonna do, but you maintain your parting and you retwist. Next question is, did you add extensions? No. My hair was already to my shoulders. It was like bob length, so I didn't need to do that. What is in your lock water? Made a TikTok about this. Definitely go check that out. I got my lock water recipe from West Indie Ray here on YouTube, and she's on TikTok as well. And it's just aloe vera juice, water, oil, and I feel like I'm missing an ingredient. Water, oil, aloe vera juice. Oh, rose water. There you go. Water, oil, rose water, aloe vera juice. There you go. Okay, next question. How do you retwist? Once again, I have a whole nother video on my channel of how I retwist. I'll put it up here. But I basically do like palm rolling as best as I can, because once again, trying to do the back of your head is very, very frustrating. I have to use like multiple mirrors to do it. That's why I don't retwist that often, because it's just such an hassle to do. I basically take one and I twist it around, and then like to make sure like all the little hairs that you see that are sticking out, I just like kind of go like that. I don't always do that. If I'm just rushing to like get my roots situated and get the retwist done, then I'll just, you know, twirl it around. But if I want it to look like all nice and neat, then I'll just spend the time and take like extra gel and like go down the lock and do that. I'm gonna tell y'all now, like being locked for over 2 years, I have learned that retwisting ain't no joke. There be times where I really like, should I just go back to loose natural hair, comb my hair out every week, or retwist once a month? I don't know. I be contemplating all the time. Alright, the next question is, at what month did your twists begin to swell into an actual lock? Okay. I would say after about 6 months, because one, that's when I realized I was retwisting incorrectly, and then I fixed my method. It was just how I was clipping. But if you go back to my 8-month lock video, I am just plugging myself right now. If you go back to my 8-month lock video, you'll see in that video when I show you my hair, my locks are looking pretty thick from the root on down, and that's when it started, you know, to swell up. The next question is, how do you do your ends? Any tips? My ends, I didn't really do anything to them since I started off with 2-strand twists. They were just naturally curly at the bottom. You know, as my hair started to mature, some of them did lock up, and then some of them just stayed curly. So it kind of just depends on what your hair feels like doing. But if you are trying to keep them curly, I would just say take a comb and some conditioner every now and then and just like comb them out if you want to keep them curly. I've seen people like actually like go all the way up, like maybe about that much, and comb out their locks. I've been meaning to do that because I miss my curly hair, and so I wanted to bring back my curls that way. But right now you can kind of see that my ends are kind of curly, like some of them are. I don't know how well you can see them on camera. I do like to maintain my little curly ends. The next question is, can I spray them if they are not fully locked yet? Absolutely. For me, I was scared in the beginning to spray them. I don't know, I had this like idea in my head that I'm like, if you spray them, they're gonna unravel. I didn't start spraying my locks until probably after, once again, like 6 months or maybe even 5. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't spray them as often as I could have. I would say first starting out, you don't need to like fully saturate them. I would say definitely yes, spray them every day. Like, make sure they're getting some love and some moisture. But yeah, you can like fully start to like saturate them once you get some maturity and you know they're not gonna unravel from water. Do not be afraid to spray them. Your hair is gonna grow when it's, one, you have a clean scalp, and 2, when your hair is moisturized. If your hair is dry, your scalp dirty, your hair ain't growing. I'm sorry. Like, just because you have locks doesn't mean you don't maintain no moisture. Like, get that notion out your head. Like, that's not a thing. Definitely spray it, as I like to call, I'm watering the plant. Literally, it's a plant. Okay, and the last question that I have is, how do you make sure your hair doesn't get damaged? Because people say bleach weakens the hair and can fall out. I made a TikTok in response to this question. First thing I would say is either, one, do your research so you know exactly what you're doing, like all the products you need and everything, or have someone do it that you trust. Like for me, I had my mom do it, You guys all seen that video. My mom used to do people's hair back in the freaking 80s out her freaking apartment, whatever. Like, she was never a beautician, but she damn near was the neighborhood beautician, okay? She's been doing hair for years, and so she's honestly the only person I really trust with my head. So that's why I had her do it, and plus she's been bleaching her hair for years too. She's currently platinum right now, so she knows everything, one about hair and two about bleaching. I trusted her with that process and it came out well, as you can see. You definitely just don't want to over process your hair. Whatever the recommended time is that you should rinse it out, I would definitely stick to that. I believe I kept mine on for like 90 minutes. I can't remember right now, but if you just watch my video, I explained everything in it. But yeah, we didn't like over process my hair. If anything, I needed more time, but because like it had already been past the time, I didn't want to burn my scalp because it was starting to itch a little bit, and when it starts to itch, you gotta rinse it out. And then two, my hair is super black, so it took a lot for my hair color to start lifting. So if you have really dark hair like I do, I would split your bleach drops up, and then I would say make sure you have the correct products in terms of maintaining your hair. So like you have the correct shampoo, make sure you have a good purple shampoo, and then make sure you deep condition. You always want to deep condition after any treatment you get. I mean, we should all be deep conditioning on a regular basis, but like it can be a lot sometimes. But if you're going to do any type of treatment to your hair, you definitely want to make sure you're deep conditioning. Oh, there's one more question that I forgot to answer. How do you keep them so clean, like no buildup? Okay, one, this requires shampooing really well. You want to make sure you're like squeezing out the shampoo and you're rinsing it, thoroughly rinsing it. I don't know if you hear anything in the background, but my mom is shredding paper. Don't know why. Told her I was filming. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you're squeezing any product, whether it's shampoo, conditioner. Make sure you rinse the hell out of your hair. And then I also would recommend brushing. I need to start doing this myself. Like, I've done it a couple times, but lint can definitely get built up in the ends of my hair. I have lint in the ends of my hair right now. That's why I've kind of been like hesitant to show my hair that much, just because I'm like, ew. Not that it looks dirty, but to me, like lint is in my hair. I don't know, it like feels kind of dirty to me. That's why I've been like thinking about cutting them off and like starting again, but like I don't even know if I can like deal with that right now. Alright everyone, that is all the frequently asked questions that I have, but there are two topics that I want to discuss. One, that is frizz. This whole notion where like frizz doesn't exist, it's gonna exist. As you can see, my hair is frizzy. I've seen a lot of comments where it's like, oh, like year 2, like when I posted my 2-year lock anniversary video on TikTok, I'm like, okay, year 2 is when the frizz doesn't exist. Like, no, frizz is always gonna be here. The videos that I post on like TikTok or even here sometimes, I'm showing my hair when it's like either freshly done or like a couple weeks later, so you're not seeing the amount of frizz that I could potentially have. So I think people have this idea like, oh, like frizz doesn't exist. Like, no, I'm just showing you when my hair is freshly done. That doesn't mean frizz doesn't exist. My hair right now, this is like slight frizz, and it's been like 2 weeks, maybe 3 during my retwist that I did on myself. So we need to get this idea out our head that frizz doesn't exist. Frizz is always going to exist. And then the last thing that I wasn't really gonna comment on, but I just felt like I should. Someone had commented that my hair looks like it didn't grow, and I'm like, the disrespect. Let's talk about like science and just logistically how things work. If I have 2 strand twists that started off right here, right, and it has now been 2 years later, I have dyed my hair too. So there is a literal visual indication that shows my new growth. How in the world did my hair not grow? That's what I don't get. I think people don't realize that because I started off with very long hair, that meant that my hair had to mature from the root to the tip. So that's why like some pieces are still not fully matured, like all of this right here. I mean, some will say that they're fully matured, but some won't, but like all of this right here, yes, it is. All of my locks are different. They're all at different stages. So my hair has kind of gotten longer over the years. I mean, if I give you a picture of what I looked like March of 2021 when I first started, right? This is me. This is me now. It's gotten a little bit longer, but not as much because you gotta think about it. I'm twisting my hair every month, every other month, whatever. So that's gonna kind of take away the growth because your hair is being twisted around itself. I don't know, I just had to address that because it kind of irked me, but the sun is starting to set and I'm losing lighting. So we just gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Comment any more questions that you have below and I will make sure that I answer them. If you guys want to stay connected, make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Sana Aishah. And yeah, that is it for this video. Hope you guys are doing well and I will see you in my next one.